I want to share with you some pros and cons about the new iPad from Apple. The iPad is more or less a device that is going to fill the void between the iPod Touch and laptops. If you're looking for a full-fledged laptop encompassed in this little device, you're going to be disappointed. However, if you're in search of a lightweight web browser, music player and a game portal, you're going to be blown away. Even though there is still a lot of speculation over the iPad, I'm going to list some of the pros and cons so you can make an educated decision on your own. In my personal opinion, the iPad is amazing. It offers 10 times more than the colorless Amazon Kindle, and
What is
it
iPad?
is easy to
iPad.
navigate. The
iPad is
style,
beautiful.
elegance,
iPad
ease
goes
of use that
anywhere and
Apple has provided with it is incomparable. The pros of the Apple iPad: perfect starting price. You can get in on the ground floor of a 16 gig iPad for only $499. This is by far a great deal maker. Most everybody expected the iPad to start close to $1,000. You also have the option of the 32 gig for $599 and the 64 gig for $699. Lightweight and sleek design. The iPad only weighs 1.5 lbs, gives you a display of 9.56 and 24.3 cm, multiplication sign 7.47 and 19.0 cm, and is only 0.5 inches thick. These dimensions couldn't be any handier and puts the iPad in a class of its own. iPad applications. Straight out of the box, the Apple iPad has over 140,000 apps that you can download and use. In the bigger screen, these apps are much easier to use and read. There is also going to be an enormous number of apps that are specifically designed for this fantastic little creature. iBooks. This is going to be one of the major components of this device. You'll be able to download your favorite books at half the cost with the tap of a finger. They have a bookshelf that is personally catered to your liking. As always, in Apple style, with a tiny tap the book will open up for you. Bigger, better, and faster photo viewing. What's even more amazing is you can do everything with photos that you can do with an iPhone Touch with a much larger canvas. The iWorks apps work in Mac too. For the low price of only $9.99, you can utilize the iWorks apps, which will make things much more convenient. Package deals will ultimately make this feature much more appealing. Traditional keyboard accessory. The virtual keyboard is as big as a real one. Some people are totally against virtual keyboards, therefore Apple has integrated an optional wireless keyboard to those that are more comfortable using it. This does make it a bit less portable, but for many it's mandatory. Battery life. Apple claims that you can run the iPad for 10 hours straight without a charge. We'll have to see how true that is, especially when it comes to gaming. No cellular contract. Finally, no cellular contract is required for the two options of the 3G. The 250 millibar plan is available for $14.99, and the unlimited data plan is only $29.99. The cons of the Apple iPad: Adobe Flash Player. Flash files make things a bit slower and they do have limits. This is understandable with the smaller iPhone, but for the iPad it should be better. The blue question mark when there is no Flash players is annoying for anyone. Honestly, nobody can have a great web surfing experience without Flash. Apple needs to sort this out with Adobe as soon as possible, or find an alternative with iPad 2.0 sooner than later. Multitasking. You're not able to multitask. iPads have raised our expectations, and multitasking is a must for everyone these days. With such a powerful processor, Apple should have been able to incorporate multitasking on iPads easily. You can't listen to music while surfing the web unless the station is streaming on Safari. We can put up with the battery life getting shorter, but definitely not without multitasking. Me out, there isn't any wireless or HDTV connection to it easy. I have no idea why Apple hasn't thought of connecting the two most important appliances that everyone needs. Undoubtedly these features will have to be added in the second generation iPads or this device will be left on the shelves. Camera option: there is no camera. This seems foolish, especially with the great photo options this machine has. A camera will make it very popular with every generation. I'm sure it has to do with the price, but a camera option is a must, period. Widescreen option: you can tap on a movie to see it in either full screen or widescreen. It is not as wide as most widescreen formats, but it doesn't make a big difference watching movies either way you view it. AT&T only for 3G. It is great to have no cellular contracts for 3G, but the current AT&T's service hasn't been the best experience for current iPhone users. This is only going to clutter the network with more devices trying to connect through it. In my opinion, Verizon could be a better alternative for us all, or better yet open it up to all carriers. We all know that there is no device that is perfect with its first generation release, and it is surely likely to improve and have added features on the wish list. Overall the iPad rocks and I plan on making it my best friend, especially for books.